Hello, it's One God again, and in today's Anarchy Online tours, we're going to be looking at hecklers, where they are located, and a little bit of tactics. I'm not going to tell you exactly how to fight, just the basics, where not to pull, the dangers of certain areas, and yeah, hecklers. Who doesn't like to do hecklers with a team? Alright, we're on Job platform, and just to do this quickly, we're gonna head to the market, and now we head towards the portal, where we will pay the technician 10,000 credits to get quick access to Elysium, because that's where we're going. There's the fat boy. Pay the fat boy his chocolate money. There's the nano, and here we go. The nano that is on your NCU here will last for 5 hours, and it will remain in your NCU even if you die, which is pretty handy if you're doing hecklers near P7. This is pure, or port 7, I'm sorry, but it's usually called P7 for short. Now the first spot, if you open your AOSL map, see right there, port 7, this is the port 7 area, and you see all the red dots over here, those are all hecklers. Now let's take it from South Beach, which is one of the most popular areas here in Elysium to do hecklers. How to get to South Beach is pretty easy. You go down the ramp, and then you head south. This is why it's called South Beach. Now there is another way to get there, but this is the most practical and safe to do it. As you go through this bridge, there's some mobs here which you can either kill with your team or just ignore, and then you get to this area right here, and this is where you want to stop and then look down, because sometimes they're idiots. They will be pulling the hecklers the wrong way, and anyone that gets down here usually gets killed if they're not ready for it. So you look down, oh, no hecklers, there's a couple people down there, no problem. You just go down, boom. Alright, you're down here. Now I'm going to show you where all the hecklers are here. There's a lot of them, You go this way, there's a little area over here, see, all the way back here. Now this is all South Beach. Plenty of hecklers, and you keep going. As you can see, there's no lack of hecklers. More and more hecklers. And this is pretty much the end of South Beach, but there's even more if you head north. This area will have hecklers. There they are. Hecklers, hecklers, hecklers. Now this specific area that I'm going by doesn't quite have a name, but it's in between South Beach and the sunken house, and I'll show you the sunken house that is right there. It's coming up. It's another area where teams will hang out and do hecklers. See, all these hex would be pulled by either a tank or a puller in the team. But if you have someone to, like a high-level enforcer, to pull them all with Mongo and just hold aggro, usually he'll pull it like right here, hold them here, and the team will just do the damage if you have somebody high-level to hold aggro for you. Now as we're going northwest from the sunken house, if you open the map, you'll see we're almost at underneath the portal. there's another thing that people usually do. They'll just, instead of going down the ramp, they'll just jump off from the portal area and go straight down here and start dealing with the hecklers that are right below here. Okay, now going northwest, there's a bunch of hecklers here, and there's more. However, this is next to Kite Hill. Kite Hill is an area where people will sit down and nanotechnicians will just nuke from above. Here's a perfect example. There's an enforcer there. He's pulling all those hecklers, and he's gonna pull them to a nanotechnician that is up here on this on the top of this cliff, or on the other side, so the nanotechnician can nuke them and take them all out in one shot. That is what's called Kite Hill. So either there's a nanotechnician down here kiting and killing hex for his team that are above sitting down safe, or there is a enforcer pulling all of the hecklers right underneath the Kite Hill area for that nanotechnician to just nuke and kill the hecklers. Now I'm going to show you from P7 how to get to Kite Hill. Okay, from the bottom of the P7 ramp, you make a right, and right over here there's a bridge, and then you go a little bit northeast, you keep going this way, there's going to be a second bridge up ahead, cross it. There's going to be some unredeemed mobs here. There shouldn't be that much danger here unless you have high faction. And there we go, right here. There's a team on this side, on the east side, and one of them is an NT, and you can see it right here what he's doing. He's nuking the hecklers below, which the enforcer, which we saw previously, was pulling. Usually there are two teams here, one on the east side and one on the west side, but there is nothing on the west, so it's most likely that the enforcer down below is pulling both sides around this this hill.